Fnaf is no stranger to cut content, but today we're going to be talking about one of the most important things that was ever cut from Fnaf. That's right, we are going to be talking about Fnaf Help Wanted. So in Fnaf Help Wanted, there is the whole benefit of being in a pizzeria. You're actually in the pizzeria when you're in the hub menu, and you get to use one of the tablets the night guard would use to pick which game you want to play. Well, there's also a button that says Showtime, and if you click this button, it does nothing. No matter how many times you click it, it does nothing. No matter how many times you beat the game, it does nothing. People tried to gaslight themselves into thinking that they beat all the hard modes, found all the Easter eggs, and completed everything, it would do something. But it doesn't, because it got removed. The functionality got removed. The thing that it was going to do, though, was actually really important to the Fnaf franchise, and we're going to talk about it today. That is the Showtime. We were actually going to see the Fnaf 1 animatronics perform. We have seen a lot of things in the Fnaf franchise, but we've never actually seen them perform. Like, they're a knockoff Chuck E. Cheese band, and like the main thing to Chuck E. Cheese is that they're a band, but we've never heard them sing. Hell, in most games, we never even heard them talk. I'm talking about the original animatronics. I know we've heard Chica and the gang talk in other games. I'm talking about the main animatronics. But it's that thing alone that caused this to get scrapped. So the biggest reason why this got scrapped is because Scott didn't like the voice for Freddy. And that's really sad because, like, I also didn't like the voice for Freddy. I think they could have done a lot better with him. I always picture Freddy sounding more like Smokey Bear, and that's kind of the voice they would go with in FNAF AR, which is just his canon voice now, at least for OG Freddy. But the voice they gave Bonnie and the voice they gave Chica are also perfect voices, and we never get to hear them. In FNAF AR, they both appear at default, but they don't say anything. And there are plenty of other characters who appear in AR and they get new voice lines. Hell, Toy Bonnie gets to get his first voice lines. Freddy finally sounds the way Scott intended him to sound like, but Bonnie and Chica don't get to talk. Meanwhile, this little performance characterizes them perfectly. Bonnie is a laid-back dude who loves music and will crack puns. Chica is a goofy, pizza-hungry person who will steal your food. I think that these are interesting character traits that really flesh out these animatronics. Some of my favorite animatronics throughout the series are the ones that actually get personality, like Captain Foxy, or Rockstar Foxy, or the Chica with Maracas, Rockstar Chica. Like the animatronics that have quirks to them. Or hell, one of my favorite animatronics altogether, Funtime Freddy. He is drenched in personality. So it's really sad that for all the animatronics out there who get like a lot of personality, the main original FNAF gang are devoid of it. And that's kind of a shame. Like, I really like the Bonnie voice they had and the Chica voice they had. I think if they want to, they could easily edit this recording and put in the guy who's currently recording for Freddy, the Darth Vader sound-alike, and just have him sing for Freddy and then have this here, because we never really get like fleshed out versions of the main animatronics. I feel like it would really help sell us that this is a real place. I would love it if they took the lines from these or get the voices back for Bonnie and Chica and have them record stuff for AR before they completely ditch that game. And then also have the new Freddy record lines for Help Wanted and finally implement the Showtime. It's in the game. It's programmed in. People have enabled it by going into the debug settings. Like, it's there. All they have to do is finish it. What do you think about this, Luminous? How do you feel about the Showtime?
I'm really disappointed that it's not in the game, because something that I've always wanted to see since the start of FNAF was them singing, because you know, if they're like Chuck E. Cheese puts on shows, they're known for singing. Freddy literally kills you when you run out of power by first singing. We hear Foxy going dum da da dum dum dum. I always wanted to see them perform. and see what their songs would be like. And we do have a song, it's just not released, and I don't believe it's canon because of that. But I think the Bonnie and the Chica they have there is perfect for them, and I love the way it depicts their characters and really helps flesh them out. I would love to see more stuff like this because I think it's really cool. And I don't think the FNAF 1 cast gets enough love, because FNAF 1 Bonnie is my favorite version of Bonnie, and he doesn't even have a canon voice. So it would have been great for him to have gotten something there.
I think another thing that this does is it really shows off Fazbear Corporate. They have the animatronics talk down to you, the parents, saying that if you love your kids, you'll buy them a big drink. They say that they sell pizza by the pound. Who sells pizza by the pound? I would buy pizza by the pound. They talk about how they're not responsible for if people aren't safe or if people get hurt. This shows 100% how Fazbear Corporate treated its customers and why people went on to not trust them. This game, if it had this, it would flesh out the world so much more, and it would add so much more dark humor and charm to it that the franchise is known for. I really hope that this gets added back in one day. But tell us if you would want this back in the comments section down below, and if you even knew that this existed, and if you like the voices for these characters. If you like this FNAF video, please hit that like button. If you know other people that like FNAF, share this video to them. It will help everyone out. It will help this channel grow. It will help get some new exposure to us. And if you guys want to see more stuff like this, you should hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, do everything that YouTubers tell you to do, because it actually does help out and it helps us make more content like this.